getting the bike loaded up, ready to go for another big trip through British Columbia. Heading over to the Kootenays this time, through the Okanagan, and back through Pemberton, Whistler, back over to the island. So it should be a good trip. We'll be gone 6 days, and hope you join me and see where the roads take us. Okay, I've got out my map of British Columbia to give you an idea of where we are heading on this trip. We're going to be way down here in the southern portion of the province. So we'll be starting here over in Victoria and heading to the ferry up here, across the water, and day one we're going to follow this route here all the way out to Hope. Then from there we'll be hitting the number 3 highway down this way and stopping right about here. That'll be the Bromley Rock Provincial Campground. So looking forward to a good trip. Beautiful sunny morning today. And we're just going to head for the BC ferries to go from Swartz Bay to Tsawwassen. All right, let's get on the road. Okay, and we're off. Heading out to Swartz Bay. Swartz Bay. And we're here at about 40 minutes before the sailing. And the beauty of a motorcycle is that we get first on and first off. So we're next up to the booth. Here we go. So heading right to the front of the line. The beauty of BC ferries. Here I am on board the Spirit of British Columbia, just sailing through the Gulf Islands right now. That's Salt Spring Island over there, and then up through here we'll be going through Active Pass, which runs between, well, a couple of the islands, Galiano Island and Main Island, I believe. Passing the Spirit of Vancouver Island. All right. We are now officially on the mainland. So from here, about 3 or 4 hours of riding time to get to my campsite. Okay, we're just driving through Hope. Just had a quick break for a cold drink. Refueled the bike. Now we're heading into the mountains. I'll be stopping in about an hour in Manning Park, and then carrying on to Bromley Rock Provincial Park, which is about another hour after that. Alright, so I've just turned off the highway into a little side road in Manning Park that is going to take me to the Cascade Lookout. So it's probably going to be a... Oh, there's just a sign. Switchback curves. Drive with caution. Sounds like my kind of road. Look at that view. We're getting there. Woohoo! This is fun. If you could see inside my helmet right now, all you'd see is my pearly whites. Well, we made it. Look at that. Absolutely spectacular. We'll just park the bike and we'll have a look. Now we'll enjoy the ride back down. Well, certainly no regrets taking this road. Thumbs up. Just about to turn into the campground, Bromley Rock Provincial Park. Not sure what side I'm in, I can't remember. Okay, well, I've got my site more or less set up. I might not even put my rainfly on tonight. The river is right below me, the Similkameen River, and when I first arrived here, some people tried to steal my spot, which I had reserved. Anyway, they eventually showed up, and the park ranger showed up, and they got shooed along. But I think they got a spot just down the way. So anyway, it's after 6. I'm hungry. I'm tired. So I'm gonna get some dinner and then chill for the rest of the night. All right, dinner is served. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but I'm pretty darn close to the highway. So a big truck just went by. Anyway, dinner tonight is some stir-fried onions, red peppers, and green and yellow beans, which were picked fresh out of my own garden just yesterday. And to that I added a rice pilaf, pre-cooked, and a can of tuna, olive oil. So there it is. We'll give it a shot. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I had to switch cameras because the other battery just died. Anyway, first taste. Quite nice. Threw this together in about 10 minutes, so not bad for a 10-minute meal. All right, see you on the other side. Good morning, everyone. The sun has just come up from the mountains behind me, and I've just gotten out of bed. So we're gonna get some breakfast ready, get on the road, and only got probably 2 to 3 hours of riding today, so a much shorter day than yesterday. And I'll get to Christina Lake, and hopefully I'll be able to enjoy a nice swim and some sunshine. Talk soon. Okay, we're just about set to head off on day 2. So last night we stayed here at Bromley Rock Provincial Park. Today we're going to continue to follow Highway 3. Almost touches the US border through a Soyuz. All the way along here. Touches the border again. And then up to Gladstone Provincial Park, which is right here. And the campground is called Texas Creek Campground. So it's a much shorter day today, probably less than 3 hours, depending on what stops I make. So let's go enjoy the ride. All right, just heading out of the campground. This area is very sacred to the Okanagan First Nations people, and it's been used for centuries for people to come here for healing, spiritual and physical healing. And there are many cairns on this land. These were ceremonial cairns which were used to heal, to help heal, and many of which are so ancient they've sunk into the ground with just the top showing. Just a quick stop at Danny's fruit market for some fruit. Approaching the Texas Creek Campground on Christina Lake, and it's located within the Gladstone Provincial Park. The lake over to the left here. I've never actually been here before, but apparently it's a very warm lake, which is a bit surprising considering how big it is. But we'll see. Definitely going to get in there for a swim. Here we are at the park. I'm just going to stop here because I'm going to check to see what site I'm in. Saw a sign over here about a bear in the area, so I'm gonna see when he's last spotted. July the 5th. So that is 11 days ago. Not that he won't be back, but hopefully not. Right here. Actually fairly close to the lake too, so that's good. A lot of shade in my spot right now, which I'm okay with because it's pretty hot. According to the temperature gauge on my bike, it is currently 34 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous. Christina Lake. Big lake, but there's some underground hot springs which keeps the water warm, which is awesome. My campsite at Christina Lake. As you can see, I rigged up a little clothesline to dry my wet clothes after my swim. But once again, very nice site, lots of trees, and it's clouding over now, but it's not supposed to rain, so should be okay there. Okay, we're just getting going on some dinner here. As per usual, we got some pan-fried veggies, onions, peppers, and beans. And then I'm gonna take that out of the pan, fry up some of this rice, jasmine rice, and then add some a can of shrimp. So we'll see how that turns out. Well, it's very colorful at the very least. Give you a few more minutes just till the beans and peppers are al dente. Okay, the shrimp has been added, and just heat it through for a few minutes. We'll be ready to go. So there we have it. Mixed veggies and shrimp fried rice. Looking forward to this. Okay, here we go. First bites. Veggies are nice. Still very hot. I need to add a little bit of salt, but overall, very nice. Cheers. Well, I think I'll end this one here. Please join me for episode 2, where I start heading north through Castlegar and finish the day at the Burton Historical Campground on the shores of Ayr Lake. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers!